Hey everyone, welcome back to Wild Bill Jammin. I hope you are well. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different and looking at the Update 7 trailer that came out a while ago. It is chock-a-block full of really cool film references from Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers and Fury. So I don't know how many of you are going to recognise any of these shots, but as a kid I would go around to my grandma's house and the only two VHS is Saving Private Ryan and The Sound of Music. Just for a bit of context, my grandma went and saw South Park the movie and she had absolutely no idea what it was about and sat through about the first 20 minutes before the usher came over and asked if she knew what she was watching, and then she went and saw something else. So having watched Saving Private Ryan from a very early age, the images have burned into my brain, which is why I was able to find these shots so easily. So comment down below if you had a neglectful grandma and you've noticed all these shots already. If you want to see some more Hell Let Loose action, I've got a new video every Wednesday, so please subscribe. Anyway, let's dive straight in with this first clip. It's this guy sat behind a cow doing naffle, which is exactly what the character Upham was doing in Saving Private Ryan. Upham is the ultimate noob in Hell Let Loose. You'll often see this kind of player cowering in a corner, not doing a lot, and you can fully understand it. Up next we've got this very iconic scene of the Omaha beach landings. What I like about this shot, and most of the shots in Saving Private Ryan, is that the camera is quite low to the ground and really shaky, so it kind of feels like whoever's operating it is trying not to get their head blown off, which just puts you right there in the middle of the action. And moving on, we've got the final battle in Saving Private Ryan. All these German soldiers following up behind a tank. I think it's a Tiger, not quite sure. But this is just before the Americans start their attack on them, which leads us on to the next clip, which is the infantry down in the streets waiting for the Germans to come down into their trap. It's super tense, you can just hear the rumbling of the tanks, which are so powerful that it causes the earth to shake.
You feel that?
Okay, this next one's not quite bang on, but it just instills that fear of hearing a tank round the corner and you being completely helpless to do anything about it on your own. And the reference being Upham again, sort of not doing anything. And I think if I was in his position, I would be exactly the same. Just a little quick one here of the over-the-shoulder shooting out the window there, just to show the sort of carnage of people popping out of windows and shooting you willy-nilly. I think this next one's my favourite because I'm pretty sure they've modelled the death animation on this guy, on this shot. And that was from the Carentan episode on Band of Brothers, by the way. And also this one is as well. And I can't tell you how many times this happens when you're sort of behind cover and you're trying to explain to someone where you're getting shot from, and then you just get clapped. I thought this was worth putting in just to show what machine gunning is like in Hell Let Loose, because it's so easy to panic when you see a load of guys coming towards you and you're just spraying bullets everywhere. And here we've got this formation of Shermans pushing up, which is a little homage to Fury and that awesome tank battle against the Tiger. For me, Fury isn't a very good film. The whole point of Band of Brothers and Saving Private Ryan is that these guys are just normal guys. Like Tom Hanks, the superhero, is just a school teacher, and I think that's a really nice thing. Whereas the tanker in this is like Brad Pitt. They're all fucking...
You don't take her in that bedroom, I will.
And also the CGI is so bad. I mean, I would say this shot here looks better in Hell Let Loose than it does in the Hollywood blockbuster film. That's what makes the other two films or series so much better, because all the stuff they do is practical. And also a bit of exclusive information, which I don't think I've seen anyone talk about on the internet, is that scene where Mellish is getting stabbed by that German guy, and it is absolutely brutal. And the way they did that was to use a knife, which was really sort of bendy metal, and when he lowers it into his body, he's actually lowering it into a rig where the knife goes into it and it bends around the body of the actor, which is really cool. Even though it looks a bit weird, like it looks like it's not his body, but it is, but with some weird rig on it. And the even better thing about this game and this trailer is you can do all of these things. I mean, it's not like that Battlefield 5 trailer where you're following some time-travelling steampunk bionic lady running around with a cricket bat. And by the way, as an Englishman, I find it personally insulting that DICE think we would treat a cricket bat like that. I definitely think we would take cricket bats to World War II, because I think we would say, oh, we'll have time to play a bit of cricket whilst we're over there. But we would never wrap barbed wire around it or do anything like that. It's absolute sacrilege. So this was just going to be looking at the trailer and matching the shots and things like that. But I thought it'd be quite good to see if I could tick off everything on the list, everything that's been in this video, and just see if it actually happens in game. And when I started thinking about it, I realised that I'd done all of this stuff in one evening over a few games. So I'm just going to match it up again, but with my gameplay. So first on the list, we've got sitting on a tank. Pretty easy.
Put it up his ass when the armor's thin.
Oh, it looks clear. yeah, mount him.
Let's see how many guys we can get on here. Everyone on the tank. Everyone on the tank.
Everybody on the tank, come on.
Everyone on. Come on.
Leave it back. Wait, go onto his barrel so you can. Oh, he just murdered 5 people.
Then up next we've got being AFK.
I don't even know why. Panther was so good before, but Panther is like shooting to the... Oh. Nice.
Then binoculars from miles away doing nothing. Oh! Then hiding from a tank. You got a tank to your left. He's watching this angle.
Alright, man, hold on.
Just smoke that corner. Ah! And an epic tank push.
I'm waiting for your fat ass, Bill.
Alright, we're gonna go join the tank lads.
Can be family.
I go
What? Waffles, get into position, goddammit. First get on.
Holy shit, that's fucking disgusting.
And just going completely mad.
I go on the right side of this road here. Yep.
Got him.
Another is here.
Get him! Oh shit, track's gone. Oh. And then last but certainly not least is fighting fascism, one idiot at a time. I will say one thing that Battlefield 5 does have is terrible voice acting and cultural appropriation.
Hello, old friend.
But we also have that in Hell Let Loose.
If you sound like you eat crumpets or a descendant of those who eat crumpets, you are a commie.
Like, I had a crumpet yesterday.
Dropping.
I actually hear really good. I've never had it. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never been to the UK.
It's just like fucking bread, man.
But it's not the same. It's not the same. If I'm gonna try it, it's gonna be authentic as can be. I'm gonna laugh if you drown.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this.
I'll throw you a crumpet. Maybe it'll absorb some water so you can float on it.
Right, we are pushing up, boys.
You have a panther behind. Don't ever do that again.
That's pretty good, huh?
Gonna have some crumpets and tea.
Yeah, dreadful. Like, where is that from?
I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want me to do an impression of an American doing an impression of an English person?
Yes.
American, do it.
Oh, you like crumpets, do you? Yeah, that's accurate, isn't it? Oh, got a fucking tank here. Got a tank. Oh, dead.
Holy shit, you died.